To present live on ESPN, a moment in boxing history. For the first time, two fighters, each one a two-time Olympic gold medal champion, are about to face each other. This is Loma versus Rigo. This is the main event. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Boxing fans, are you ready?
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本。帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
Originally from Cuba, but now living, training, and fighting out of Miami, Florida, USA, the undefeated challenger, the super bantamweight champion of the world, Guillermo El Chacal. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue with yellow, officially weighing in at 129 pounds. Also, a two-time Olympic gold medal champion. And his record as a professional, 9 victories, including 7 wins by knockout and only 1 disputed loss. And he has captured 2 world titles. From Ackerman, Ukraine, the former featherweight world champion, the reigning, defending WBO Super Featherweight Champion of the World, Tommy Gospodin, Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko.
All right, tap it up, let's go to work.
Much was made of coming up 2 weight divisions for Rigo to take on Lomachenko. They weighed in again by way of a clause in the contract this morning to make sure there wasn't too much weight gain by Lomachenko. At 9 a.m., Lomachenko had breakfast. He came in at 137. Rigo checked in at 130 this morning. 12 rounds for the 130-pound world championship.
It's so much bigger.
He's got the 3-inch height advantage. We told you what they weighed with the right hand.
Watch Lomachenko's jab. It is incredibly swift.
Coming with a straight left hand down that time was Lomachenko, as Rigo was caught in that defensive posture he's comfortable in. End of round 1 for the title.
And Dow looks sturdy. Not fazed by all the movement that Lomachenko's doing. Looks like he's in total control.
Lomo trying to get to the inside behind that jab. There's another moment there, and on what was assumed to be a break, he connected.
He's a well-oiled machine. He can fight anywhere. He knows every area of the ring, inside, outside, you name it.
And that has a lot to do with the footwork that came about with a unique find by his father when he was a kid. He took him away from boxing for a little bit, Mark.
When he was 6'7", I would say the best footwork in boxing.
So he took traditional Ukrainian dance classes, and Timmy, you love Loma's footwork.
Oh, distance.
Look at the grasping behind the neck by Rigo right there. As I think Steve Willis is going to have to take control of things here at the conclusion of round number 2. Holding behind the neck now by Rigo as he tries to fire off the left uppercut.
Look for the straight left hand of of Lomachenko.
There are moments when you watch Lomo and you see what he's able to do with his hands at short range. Stick string, catching quarters in midair.
He's trained for dexterity, both physical and mental.
Oh, his facial expression, the way he's reacting. You know, there's nothing that he can do right now besides hold to keep Lomachenko off of him.
tripling up a right uppercut is the champ.
Lomachenko is at his best. He doesn't look like any other fighter. He has what Pacquiao had, what Ali had. Looks like Lomachenko.
He's a little bit of the best parts, the most sensational parts, the most entertaining parts of some of the all-time greats. But to your point, we haven't seen it before.
With pressure, he saw how his man reacted. He dropped right in front of him, and he split his guard with the uppercut.
Just the fact to throw a triple uppercut alone, that is Vasily Lomachenko.
What we see.
You know, it's interesting because we've talked about that for months, since the time that he accepted his fight. You can't take this fight without knowing that you're going to have to take risks, Mark.
Well, I mean, Rigondeaux says that he's taken all the risks he could ever take. And nothing
Look at this. This is moments ago. Watch him, get him in a defensive posture, know that he's got him pinned, and say, you know what, I'm just going to turn right around you in the middle of a championship fight.
Lomachenko haven't even turned it up yet. Midway point. Just watch. Just watch. Angles, speed. I've never seen anybody play with Rigondeaux the way he's playing with Rigondeaux.
Base final minute of round 4, goes back to the uppercut, then switches it up with the left hand as well. Comes to the inside, gets a little work in the kitchen.
Rigondeaux landed a nice short uppercut in that exchange.
How about the body punch with the right hand? Now to the inside, the uppercut with the left hand as Rigo goes to the belt line.
Tim, is this Rigo getting old, or is he just outclassed?
Outclassed at the very moment, but there's time still left, everybody. That's why I love boxing. You always have a chance. It's a whole lot of clinching.
Rigo now inviting him forward, often trying to set traps, but not able to deliver. Timmy said, outclassed so far tonight by the champ, Vasily Lomachenko.
Rigondeaux says he's seen everything. Nothing worse could be done to him than was done in Cuba. I don't think he's seen this before.
What he is seeking to be, and that is the perfect fighter goal. This is such a unique relationship with Anatoly Mark.
It's usually a failed experiment to create a perfect athlete in anything. Much dangerous and treacherous as this one. Strength and conditioning coach.
Champion for a world title in your second pro fight, and you make that transition to the pro ranks. Guy comes in overweight, roughs you up, continued low blows. It's a learning lesson until you've learned from a loss.
Oh, I don't think your career becomes a dramatic proposition until you lose.
So it's really, I'm going to tell you this, it's really hard hitting a guy that's going down so low like that. It really is.
That time he turned to give an angle with the right hand.
Needs to. I would throw my right hooks like he's did right there. That's what I would do.
And hold it.
Mary threw his punch with the most intent that we've seen tonight. Look at Lomo as he's being ridden back. I think Steve Willis is going to have a lot of work ahead of him as we get to these middle and later rounds here of this world title fight as Loma's in control. I'll show you what happened after the bell at the end of the last round. And this thing is getting chippy. And watch this. This is well after the bell here.
Oh, that was something that he was missing in his repertoire, you know, and I like it. I honestly like it. He's not going to allow anybody to be dirty with him.
Bernardo, what can you offer?
You know, in the corner, it was very interesting because they told him, we want you to spin him.
Yeah, that Salido fight was the great learning experience. Put a notch in the belt, and now he's dealing with it perfectly here against Rigondeaux. And you can see he's getting a little more used to some of these tactics, especially with Rigondeaux. Now turns to the side, takes the angle to the left to try to find something. A guy who was once a hero to countrymen, and then Fidel Castro called a traitor as he deep into the autumn of his career, he is finding the most skilled fighter in the world opposite him. Another combination from Loma, and Loma once again looks over at Willis. As we come to the end of round number 6 here. Going on in the corner of Rigondeaux here in between the 6th and 7th round as they're looking at the tape. That's it. He is saying, I don't want any more. God. Are you kidding me? The to continue against Loma. Beaten down, hopeless, without an answer,